What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Robin's Nest, the channel where we talk about everything crypto. In today's video, I've got one for you, Link Marines. You really liked my last video, and a lot has been happening in the Chainlink space, so I figured I'd I've got some news bites, as well as where I see the major growth coming for Chainlink, because Chainlink has been an absolute growth machine over the last few years here. It's pretty much integrated into every major project, and is almost become like a necessity, like running water or electricity for the crypto space. If you're building a project, you need to integrate Chainlink if you're bringing in any outside data. So as we know, Chainlink is like a part of everything now, but I think there's going to be one sector in particular where it is going to grow like crazy. I think it's going to bring lots of people that are going to be using Chainlink without even knowing they're using Chainlink, and I'm going to explain more on that in a little bit here. But first, I want to dive into the news bites. There's three major topics that I wanted to bring up that have just happened in the last week or so. Number one, Chainlink Labs welcomes new chief product officer. I might butcher this name here, so forgive me if I do. Kamal El Muhaid. He was previously at Google and helped develop TensorFlow. So that's pretty huge, because TensorFlow was the leading machine learning platform for Google. And so it sounds like he's going to bring a lot of that machine learning, that knowledge to Chainlink. So that is super interesting, because as we know, AI is definitely, just in general, the world outside of crypto is a major thing that is, a lot of people are seeking growth in. And so for Chainlink to get someone like him, who was a major player at Google, is so big. And it's crazy to me to even think about, because if we go back to like 2015 or 2016, when we would never dream of getting this kind of talent in crypto. Now it's almost happening on a regular basis, and someone this big coming to Chainlink is just mind-blowing to me. I think it's totally awesome. Okay, next thing. I don't like to talk a lot about token prices. You guys know that, but I figured this one I would throw this one out there. It's a little hopium for Chainlink guys. I think that Chainlink is without a doubt not a token that is ever going away in the near future here. But according to Blockchain Tracker Whale Stats, the top 100 Ethereum whales are currently mostly interested in stablecoins and a half dozen altcoins. Chainlink ranks 6th. In 6th place as far as whale accumulation goes. So whales are accumulating lots of Chainlink. The average buy-in price was 186,693, or about 25,500 Link tokens. So that's pretty major. That is huge for Chainlink, and it's always been sort of a whale favorite. And you can kind of just watch the whale flows to determine the price action of Chainlink. I mean, I know that sounds super obvious, but I'm serious. Like, they're sort of a leading indicator. So, when the whales have been accumulating Chainlink, it's usually a good sign that, maybe over the next few months, some things might turn around. Now, again, I'm not calling any bottoms here. I think the market as a whole is in a rough place right now. But again, some hopium. Good things to see if you're holding Chainlink. Lastly, and this is going to kind of roll into my growth proposition for Chainlink, is Dolce & Gabbana announces collaboration with Chainlink. Okay, so they are using the VRF technology for Chainlink for I think it's some sort of, it's a metaverse drop of sorts. So they're trying to do something in the metaverse, probably NFTs of some sort. And they're using Chainlink's VRF technology. And what Chainlink's VRF technology is, for those of you who don't know, is it's basically a randomizer. So when you play a video game and you open a crate or some sort of drop to you that might have a skin, it might have whatever, some sort of collectible in the game, that comes through a randomizer. Now, most of those are skewed statistically in some sort of way. But Chainlink brings a totally decentralized randomizer, that VRF. So when you go to open, in this case, if it's NFTs, and most NFTs use Chainlink, when you go to mint an NFT, it is completely 100% random using the VRF Chainlink provides. Now, again, there can be statistical inputs that make one outcome more likely than another, but it's a decentralized way to distribute items such as an NFT drop. And I think that this is going to play a huge role in Chainlink's growth going forward, because I really expect next bull run to be huge on the metaverse crypto gaming side. I think that most of the games that were being developed this cycle, you know, they had their runs, but ultimately they weren't ready for a full release yet. Most of them just had some sort of beta, some sort of marketplace that you could check out, but there was nothing you could really do in the game. I think most of those games are going to be fully developed by the time we get to the next bull cycle, and that's going to leave a key opportunity for Chainlink and its VRF technology, with Chainlink as a whole, really. I mean, you need Chainlink to bring in data into these games, but you also need the VRF for these randomizers, for these drops, things like that, and I think that this is going to be, again, huge for Chainlink, because all these games that are coming out in the metaverse, they're going to need that technology so that they can have a fair game. And if you don't have a randomizer like that, then most people are probably going to discredit the drops or whatever it is, or complain that there isn't the Chainlink VRF included. So this is sort of where I see the next major growth vector for Chainlink. Again, it's growing like a wildfire. It's getting integrated into everything. But ultimately, the areas where there's a lot of transactions are going to be where, you know, the nodes and everyone makes their money in the Chainlink space. And so video games, when you think about a video game and how often you are transacting in a game, to us, it might not feel like a transaction, but literally when you drop, let's say, a weapon in Fortnite and you pick up another weapon, that's a transaction. When you open a chest in a game like Fortnite and it pops all the guns out, that's a transaction. These are all areas where Chainlink could, in its VRF technology, could really just take a foothold, and I think it will. I really do. Again, I'm not trying to get into token prices. I'm not sure what the price of Link will do, but the Chainlink technology, without a doubt, will play a key role here. So some super exciting stuff coming out. I think that this bear market it stinks right now, but ultimately it's going to bring a lot of innovation. The true builders, the ones that are out there for the better of the community, and to really work on their projects, are going to hang through it, and so we'll come out on the other side a lot stronger with a lot more things to do, I guess, in the crypto space. And again, I think Chainlink is really at the center of that. So I hope you guys like this video. I know it's a little shorter, just wanted to throw some clips out there. I am on a mission to take this channel to the top of the crypto channels, so if you guys wouldn't mind, please hit that like and subscribe button so you could join this journey with me. So with that being said, guys, I'll see you next time.